This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
When systems go down, when tickets pile up, and your best tech walks out the door, what does all that really cost you? At CBT Nuggets, we help IT teams stay sharp, confident, and certified with online training that's built for the real world. From cybersecurity to cloud, our expert-led courses help your team close skill gaps before they turn into business risks. Invest in your team. Go to cbtnuggets.com/solutions and unlock training that makes your team sharper and your systems stronger.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. KFI AM 640, it is The Conway program, and we are live here again, 4 to 7 p.m. And I was just thinking about this today. I'm doing the show sort of under protest because I feel like crap. My stomach's on fire, and I just feel like, But you got to come in and you got to work and you got to set that aside. That's what people do. That's what people do. When you feel crappy, you don't come in and tell everybody, you just work. You just work. So the San Fernando Valley, I had a conversation with Bellio about 3 minutes ago, and she said, you remember when you always complain? And I said, yes. And she goes, oh, I'm not done yet. I said, oh, okay. And she said, you always complain that the Valley never gets anything. You know, there's no museum. There's no professional sports team. If the Valley was its own city, the San Fernando Valley was its own city, it wasn't part of LA, it'd be the 7th largest city in America. It'd be as big as Houston, Texas. Houston has their own baseball team. They have their own football team. They have their own basketball team. They have museums. They have 5-star restaurants. They have 5-star hotels. The San Fernando Valley has nothing. Nothing. We pay our taxes. All of it goes over the hill into the city, and that's where the money's spent on people who live in the city. The Valley is ripped off every single year. There's no museum. There's no racetrack. There's no baseball team, basketball, hockey, football, soccer, nothing. The San Fernando Valley gets nothing. There's no beautiful country club. You know, that's like Braemar. No, well, Braymar's a nice country club, but it's not Hillcrest, you know, or Riviera. You know what I mean? El Cab is nice. It's not Riviera. It's not near the ocean with, you know, beautiful greens. It's nice.
What city would you say is associated with the Valley, that it can be representative? Because to me, that's the problem, is that the Valley kind of connotates multiple places, cities, towns, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So is there one city that you can associate with it to say, this is the Valley?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's, you know, it just sort of repeats itself as it goes across Ventura Boulevard. You got Starbucks, Walmart, Target, and then it'll repeat itself 3 or 4 more miles down the road. All right, let's talk to our buddy Alex Stone. Alex Stone, how you, bub?
There are a couple of good Costco's, though, in the Valley.
Yes,
the
I
one
get
in
that.
Sylmar and Pacoima. That one's great. It's always less busy.
The one, are you talking about the one off the 5 and the 118?
Yeah, right there.
I go to that, and there's a Lowe's next to it.
Yeah.
And there's also a Best Buy.
Smaller, but it's never as busy. It's not like going to the Burbank one where it's just crazy.
I'm with you 100%. That Lowe's and that Costco is 10 miles further than the ones next to me, and I make that drive 80% of the time.
Yeah, I'll drive out of Santa Clarita. It's actually kind of the same mileage to go around and then up to the 14, but out of Santa Clarita to go down to that one because it's just easier. You go in there, it's quiet.
It's great. Yeah. And nobody really knows about it. It's I don't know why, but every time I go in there, it's like a ghost town.
Yeah.
Which I love. And then there's another one on Sherman Way. There's Costco on Sherman Way, I think near Lancashire.
Is that the business one?
Yes.
Yeah, and they sell like whole pigs in there and stuff hanging.
That's
where I
right.
went, whoa, that's crazy right there.
That business one. You have to, and they have the odd hours. They close at 4:30.
Open earlier.
Yeah, they open early and
Some
close at
random
2.
weird
too,
stuff
yeah.
in some of those coolers,
Yeah,
but it's totally different food.
Man, I don't know what it is about a Costco and In-N-Out where I don't care how many people are there, I still go.
Yeah.
It's weird. It is on.
So how much Pepto-Bismol are you on right now?
One of those days, and you got to work. I mean, I can't, call in at 2:30 or 3:30 and go, hey, can you get somebody to fill in? They're like, you got get in here, you idiot.
In a moment, we're going to hear.
Right, and it's not like I'm, working outside and digging ditches or anything. I should not complain. I really shouldn't. But it's one of those days. Look, this is my. Let me see, 12, 13, 14. This is my starting my 15th straight week with working without a vacation. 15 weeks, Alex.
That's a long time.
That's a long time,
yes.
I tell you. All right, so the family downtown, I thought there was something up with that family until I heard them interview it, and I'm with them 100%. I think they got screwed. They got hosed. I don't think there's anything, that there's no inside job there. I think they got screwed.
Yeah, we don't really know what this is yet, but it is crazy no matter what it is. So we've got the sound now from surveillance videos of what this family is saying at Love Jewels on Broadway in downtown in the jewelry district, where they say as they have gone back, now that they've been burglarized, and gone to their surveillance videos, and every night for a number of weeks, the bad guys were tunneling in through an empty store next door, going through the concrete wall, and they say now they have found that every night nobody knew this was going on. As the criminals were working to get through, and what they say is that they showed up on Monday morning and everything was gone. That they had gone in, the thieves, on Sunday night. They had many hours overnight with nobody knowing they were there because they disabled their surveillance cameras somehow where they were never on camera. And they cleaned out everything except a couple of silver bracelets that they left behind. That was the only thing left in the entire store.
You got a big haul when you're leaving behind a certain precious metal.
You're looking at that and going, that's not worth it.
Like, nah,
I don't want that.
We got to deal with that crap.
And now the place was left in shambles, broken windows, everything turned over, everything gone, everything out of the vault. They claim that about $20 million in cash, gold bars, and jewelry were taken. I was talking to a number of police folks today, and they were saying more like $5 million is what the family told them. Family's kind of updated it now to $10 million, but police are still saying more like $5 million. The family claims it has no insurance, which maybe, like we found out on that. Remember the grapevine heist of that truck, where we found out that a lot of these jewelry industry folks underinsure because of the cost of getting the insurance.
Right.
But this is apparently no insurance, and they claim they're going to be on the hook for everything, and they've started a GoFundMe account, and Kevin is a store owner's son. He told us
20 years of my father's work is just gone.
So they're offering a $100,000 reward. At this point, the LAPD doesn't have anybody in custody. It's unclear who did it, how they pulled it off, where all the loot is right now. They may never find it. In the Grapevine case, the LA Sheriff's Department and FBI have never found all that. There was the one in Pacoima or Sylmar, that building, the armored car building, while back, that all that money was taken. They never found that. The thing is, this family believes of Love Jewels that they think they may have been hit because they become popular on Instagram. They've got an Instagram following for videos that they do, and they supply bling to the rap community. And so the rappers have been showing them online and what they can get there and custom things that they can get made. So it's unclear if that played a role, but they claim they're out of whether it be $10 or $20 million worth of stuff or $5 million, but it's a lot of money.
But if you had $20 million in gold and jewelry, wouldn't you sell 500,000 of it to get a guy to sit there with a gun every night?
You would think, or insure a little bit of it, but
did they? So it's called Love Jewelry. Did they put a D at the end of love? Is it loved? Past tense?
I believe present tense. We're going in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's past tense.
Yeah.
Now it was loved. Goodbye.
That's horrible, man. I don't. And do they stay in business? I don't know. Man.
Yeah, I mean they don't have anything left. They're doing the GoFundMe now, and at this point they don't have a store unless they find this stuff, which it's going to take a lot of work to do. If it were really unique stuff, maybe they could. But if you're just talking gold bars and money, a lot of times that goes off into the wind and they never find it.
Easy to melt it down and sell it. You know? Nobody asks questions. And then we're going to do a story later on about the Olympics. Are you excited about the Olympics or not?
Well, I've covered a lot of Olympics around the world, going to them. The L.A. ones, being a local, I'm not really excited about it. Living around. I like to go to them and stay in a hotel, but I don't know. What about you?
I was not, and then I saw that they're going to be out with the horses.
Oh, that's right. They're going to be at Santa Anita. Yeah, the equestrian.
Which I thought, wow, they're going to have horse racing in the Olympics. Then, no, it's equestrian, so who cares?
And, man, it's going to be everywhere. When they put out that list today, I had it in front of me here a little while ago where, I mean, we were talking, so Acadia and Anaheim. It's going to be like, I know we say in L.A., but Dodger Stadium, USC, Anaheim, squash at the Universal Studios, cricket in Pomona.
Yeah.
Some people are going to be really shocked when they have to commute out to these places.
And then I've never heard of Los Alamitos Beach. I don't know where that is. Is that in Long Beach?
Oh, I don't know.
That's where beach volleyball is going to be. But again, the San Fernando Valley gets nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Until people fly in from Europe and they go, how far out do I have to go to that event?
And then Bellio said, no, Santa Anita's in the valley. I'm like, oh, baby, I got to take you on a tour.
That's a different valley.
The valley is.
Whatever.
No, it's not whatever. It's like the sort of dopey. All right. Did she do that again? Man, when she gets pissed, she's only done it twice in 15 years. She barks. Did she just do that again?
Yeah, she was barking.
She barked.
Like a dog?
Yeah, she gets angry, and
yes.
she's done it twice since I've known her. And this is the third time.
That's a condition. She should get that checked out.
She's really pissed then. She barked. Oh, that's horrible. All right, I got to deal with that. Tough day, Alex, around here. Tough day.
Yeah, you got a lot going on. I'll see you at Costco.
Right. All right, see you,
we'll
man.
get
Thanks.
our hot dog, our $1.50 hot dog.
Okay, all right, see you, bub.
Later.
All right, there he goes. Alex Stone. That guy's great, man. That's cool. He got Bellio to get really pissed. She's done it 3 times. That's the 3rd time since I've met her. When she gets really pissed, she goes, yeah, ah! She like barks into the mic.
Nobody likes Bellio pissed.
Oh, man. All right, let me go deal with her. Yeah, what, Angel?
I looked up Alamitos Beach. It's in Long Beach.
Great. That's great. All right. That's great. Sorry, it's not you. It's me. You ever heard that before?
No.
You've never heard that before? With a guy?
That's because it's always her, Tim.
Oh. It's always, that's all I hear. It's not you.
Beyond my control.
It's not you, it's me. I've gotten that line so many times. It's not you, it's me. I'm like, what? Sounds like it's me.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
You got Conway here. All right. They're testing a once-a-day weight loss pill. So people that don't want to take the shot with Ozempic or whatever those weight loss shots are, they're testing a once-a-day weight loss pill. Let's find out more about it. Maybe you guys can lose some weight out there. Who knows, right? Ding dong with that weight.
A couple of health stories making headlines, both concerning weight loss drugs. First, Pfizer is ending the development of its potential once-daily pill treatment for obesity.
Wait, what?
Is ending the development of its potential once-daily pill treatment for obesity. This comes after a participant in one of its trials experienced a possible drug-induced liver injury.
Oh, no.
The participant did recover after the medication was stopped. Meantime, the FDA is out with a new warning this morning about fake versions of Ozempic. The agency says the fakes are being sold outside the authorized supply chain. The FDA reminds consumers to only get the drug with a valid prescription through state licensed pharmacy.
There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't screw around with the fake Ozempic. I don't know what it costs, but, if you get into, look, the real one has, some side effects. So I can't imagine what a ripoff one would have. So it's too bad. I thought they had promised for that once-a-day weight loss pill, but it's over. Some guy's liver blew up and back to zero, back to start. All right, there might be a dress code in Starbucks. I think that's a good idea, right? A dress code in Starbucks.
We'll soon get a new look after the company announced a new dress code. It is part of CEO Brian Nichols' efforts to overhaul the coffee chain's image. The new policy requires baristas to wear black crew necks or collared shirts.
Oh, I thought it was for the patrons, right? Who cares what the people who work there are wearing? It's the crowd that comes in is with the 3D house of funky wardrobe.
The new policy requires baristas to wear black crew necks or collared shirts. Khaki, black, or blue denim bottoms. Company-branded T-shirts are also acceptable. Nichols says it'll make the iconic green aprons stand out and give customers a consistent experience at all locations. The new policy will go into effect on May 12th.
Did you see that Starbucks has its new policy where it has to draw a happy face on your cup? Or a good choice. It has to write something on your cup.
Wait, they have to?
I think they have to. I think they've been told to do that. Do you get that, Bellio? Do they write something on your cup?
Mm-hmm. They bark a
lot. Angel, how often do you go to Starbucks? Are you daily?
Often.
Every day?
Often, yeah.
Okay. Do they write something on your cup?
They do again. They used to, and then there was a period where they wrote nothing.
Oh, okay.
And then earlier this year, they started it up again.
I didn't know that. My daughter told me that because I got a caramel frappuccino. This is a couple weeks ago, and the barista wrote "good choice" on it.
Really?
And so yes.
Okay.
And I took it home and I go, hey, look, that barista was either hitting on me or she drinks the same thing. And my daughter's like, Dad, they've been told to do that. And I didn't know that. That takes something away from it, when you're told to be nice.
Exactly.
That's not cool. People shouldn't have to tell you to open the door for somebody. I've also seen lately, and this drives me a little crazy. On the way home the other night, I'm driving and I'm at the traffic is backed up and I don't want to block a driveway for a fast food place, I think it was. And so I stopped there and I waited and I let people, go in front of me to get out of that parking lot. I let 4 cars go out and cross the lanes to get out of there. Only one of those 4 people waved to say thank you.
That is a pet peeve of mine, too.
Yeah, one person. One. And, man, it goes a long way. Whenever I get on the freeway and some guy lets me on the freeway, I always roll my window down and stick my hand out the air. And so, hey, thanks, man.
I actually let a big truck in front of me today, and he gave me the thanks sign.
Oh, that's great.
Because you do not see that a lot.
Yeah, but you know what? It makes everybody on the freeway who saw that feel better, too.
It does.
It does. And it reduces, road rage.
I agree.
And not enough people do it.
Because as you said, which was one of my favorite lines, they didn't get there by themselves.
That's right. They didn't. That move wasn't created by them.
No, you.
That move was for them to get out of the parking lot. That was all me. I created that move.
And so they need to acknowledge that you made that happen.
That's right. I created that space for them to use. They didn't do anything. They just got able to get their chicken or their burgers and get the hell out of there. But, man, people don't say thank you anymore.
You're making a difference, Conway.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. But then again, people at Starbucks are told to be nice to me. I don't like that.
I don't either.
I just want them to be genuinely nice.
Yeah, do it if you feel it.
That's
don't
right.
Do it because you have to.
Yeah, don't buy, if you're going to buy flight attendants chocolates, don't do it every trip. That'll feel like you're...
What?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Every trip.
I feel like you're trying to purposely get something free.
She's gonna bark.
Bellio buys chocolates. She buys a box of C's for the flight attendants. And then on the bottom of the box or on the top, she just accidentally or conveniently writes 24D and 24E.
That is not true.
In case there's some extra little bottles of vodka flying
I'm
around.
not looking for anything.
24D and 24E, ladies. So once you're done with your chips, hit me with the blankets and free.
Maybe a
free
pillow?
Free burger. And if you guys have any of that box wine I like.
Any Chardonnay?
Yeah. Any mimosas, you know where I am. You're right there on the top of that box, 24E and 24D. My name's 24E. This is my husband, 24D. Hope you guys know where that C's came from. I'll be sitting there waiting.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
You don't, when they're nice to you and they bring you extra free stuff, you don't turn it down.
Well, that's not. Well, I'm not going to turn it down because they're being appreciative.
The C's lady. I heard, John told me once in a while you dress like a C's lady when you get on the plane.
I did that once. I did that once.
With the white outfit, with the head, with that.
I thought it was a cute thing.
Oh, my God.
Was it Halloween?
No, I don't think it was in June.
It was June. Boy, he remembers that story.
Yes, he does. And he told me that at the White House. He says, when you talk about Sharon and C's, I was like, yeah, I don't mean to do that. He goes, I got one even better for you.
Yeah, I'm still mad at him for telling you. And I do not give Conway that kind of information.
Twice she dressed as a C's lady and got on the plane. And they
thought it was funny.
Yeah, they thought it was funny until he bought that Hershey's hat and Hershey's jacket, and you got pissed at him.
Because he's still in my act.
I know. Crazy couple getting on these flights. God, just fly.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
We all know that owning a small business means you wear many hats, but sometimes you really need an extra pair of hands. Upwork is how good companies find great and trusted freelance talent. With more than 2 decades of experience, with the simple and ambitious goal of pioneering a better way of working, companies at every stage turn to Upwork to get things done and find more flexibility in staffing key projects and initiatives. They access a global marketplace filled with top talent in IT, web dev, marketing, and more. Posting a job on Upwork is easy. With no cost to join, you can register, browse freelancer profiles, and get help drafting a job post or even book a consultation. From there, you connect with freelancers that get you and can easily hire them and take your business to the next level. Visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That's Upwork.com to post your job for free and connect with top talent ready to help your business grow. That's UPWORK.com, Upwork.com.
We have Michael Monks is coming to us live from the Prize Picks Morongo Advanced Hair Cars for Kids Sweet James DirectBuyers.com Fashion District headquarters in downtown Los Angeles. God, is that what we're calling it that now? All right. Michael Monks, how you, bub?
Am I getting a cut from that?
I don't know, man. So they're calling it the Prize Picks Morongo Advanced Hair Cars for Kids Sweet James DirectBuyers.com Fashion District headquarters in downtown L.A.
If that covers the rent, I'm all for it.
Is that clunky? That's really, Bellio handed me that. All right, well, that's what we're doing now. So, Michael Monks, you are Studley. I will give you that. But recommended budgets here for L.A. We got $2 million, and I think we're cutting $2 billion, and then there's $4 billion going out for the sex abuse settlement. Man, that's going to sting, huh?
Oh, it's going to sting badly. L.A. County's finances are in bad shape, just like the city of Los Angeles. So we have dual budget crises that have emerged. The city's appears to be worse, but they really did not hold back today at the Board of Supervisors meeting. County CEO Fecia Davenport telling them this is not a good situation that we're in. They're cutting 3% across all departments. And that's a significant sum when you think about a $50 billion budget.
Sure.
This is a budget that is now only $47.8 billion. That's $1.3 billion less than it was last year. That's how much trouble they are in. Here's what they say. We got $2 billion estimated in costs for wildfire recovery. And we've got this $4 billion settlement for thousands of sex abuse claims involving youth in juvenile halls and facilities. So that's going to hurt not just this year, but next year and the year after that, to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars through 2030. And they're going to feel the pinch of it in the form of millions of dollars all the way until 2050. Do you think you'll still be on the air then to talk about it then?
I don't think so. I think I'll be gone. But, that's a lot. I mean, people are complaining about Doge and how many people are firing in Washington, D.C. and federal workers, but they're only firing 0.15% of the workforce. This is 3%. That's 20 times more.
It's 3% cuts. They did specifically say we're not doing any layoffs. We are cutting hundreds of vacant positions. So these are positions that are on the books that are budgeted for, but nobody currently occupies them. So at this moment, the plan is no layoffs. Although I got the sense today that was very specific to right now. We're not laying anybody off. But if the picture doesn't improve by next year, it could be more troubling. I mean, on Monday, Mayor Bass at the city level is going to release her proposed budget, and we've heard that could include thousands of potential layoffs. So the situation is dire here in downtown LA, whether it's the city or the county government. One thing that's really hurting the county that maybe we haven't talked about enough is that there's been a 41% decline in home sales in the county. So that's putting pressure on property tax revenue. And then when you think of all the homes that were lost in the Palisades fire and the fire in Altadena, that's not going to help matters any.
But, only the government really, I don't hear about that anywhere in the private sector. Like when they had layoffs here at iHeartMedia, they didn't say we're getting rid of, 35 unfilled positions. They said they're getting rid of 35 people. Unfilled positions.
Exactly.
That's odd.
It is, and it's something that the city did last year.
Yeah.
They cut a bunch of vacant positions and also put a pseudo hiring freeze in place where they had to go through a lot of hoops in order to add any staff that they didn't have to go through before as a way to save money. It's something weird about government budgeting when you're putting together the annual budget and a department has a number of positions within it. It doesn't matter if those positions have a body in it. They're still getting the funding for it. So when they eliminate those vacant positions, the money that goes to such and such department now just goes back into the general fund and can be reappropriated for something else. Something to keep in mind here about the county government as we watch this budget problem develop. This is a government that's about to get bigger. They are taking full control over their homeless spending. They're adding a homeless department. And then it is physically getting bigger. They're moving into bigger digs at some point. They've signed papers to move forward on purchasing this skyscraper in downtown LA where they hope to move the government. And then by vote of the population of LA County just last November, we've decided that we will elect a county executive in 2028. And then come 2032, we're adding 4 more supervisors to the board.
Oh, that's great. All right. So when they say they bought a skyscraper and they're moving government, are they going to abandon City Hall or will it be an addition to City Hall?
Well, they got the county building there on Temple, the Kenneth Hahn County Government Center, and they're not sure yet. It looks like much of the county workforce would be consolidated in the skyscraper downtown, and then there would have to be a development plan for the current government space. Now, current supervisor Janice Hahn, that building is named for her father, so she says it's not sentimental reasons that she opposed moving from the space. She thinks that government should be closer to the people, and they have Gloria Molina Park right behind there. It's a nice civic square. But as of now, the plan is to move forward with purchasing this skyscraper and moving the government that way and figuring out what to do with that old building later.
Well, I hope they don't take any money out of LAUSD. My daughter works at LAUSD, and man, they're short on. They need a lot more teachers and a lot more assistants at LAUSD. I hope they don't take too much out of that budget.
Well, I'll tell you what one of the concerns is, and one of the many concerns now, when you think about LAUSD, the city of Los Angeles, the county of Los Angeles, and the somewhat combative position that they've taken against the current president and the federal government, and the amount of money that the federal government controls when it comes to local governance, they're all bracing for potential cuts. And that's going to be a situation that we'll have to keep an eye on, because what type of concessions will the city or the county have to make in order to appease a president who is very easily offended?
Yes, and also doesn't like either one of the senators that represent the state.
Bingo.
So it's going to be tough. 4 rough years for people in the state.
And we'll be here to talk about it. Hopefully.
That's right. Buddy, I appreciate you coming on. You are a giant stud in the journalism world. I hope you know that.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you again.
You got
All right,
it.
there he goes. Michael Monks every Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. And he's down at the Prize Picks, Morongo, Advanced Hair, Cars for Kids, Sweet James, DirectBuyers.com, Fashion District headquarters in downtown Los Angeles. Belio, that seems clunky. That's what we're going with? That's what we're doing, okay?
Yeah, why?
It just seems like a lot, maybe. You don't think so?
I don't.
Okay.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Wink Martindale has passed away. Wink Martindale, game show legend, also a talk show host in Los Angeles radio for quite some time. And he was 91 years old. Nice run. 91. And Wink Martindale is no longer with
We
us.
were just learning about the passing of game show legend Wink Martindale.
Our entertainment guru George Pinocchio is live in the newsroom with the details. George.
All right, thank you. Wink Martindale was 91 years old. His career spanned more than 70 years. Wink got his first job when he was 17 as a disc jockey at a radio station in his hometown of Jackson, Tennessee. Wink was a radio staple for years, but he also found a home on television, primarily as a well-known game show host.
Yeah, he was the best. Wink Martindale.
Wink Martindale!
Yes!
Thank you very much, Jay Williams. Good morning, everybody. Wink Martindale was the host of Gambit. He also hosted one of the versions of the popular Tic-Tac-Dough.
Once again, Ron on this show has nobody in the audience, so he needs some good advice from you good people out here.
And a later version of High Rollers.
When a cow stands up, which end rises first?
I came out here in 1959, and I've either produced or hosted 21 different game shows, and I've been a DJ all my life. So that sort of wraps up my career in 10 seconds.
Actually, there's plenty more. Wink was a pitchman, doing commercials for VW, Tylenol, and Budweiser.
Final question, ladies. How would you save the planet?
Before the commercials and the game shows, and long before he got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Wink was on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, number 7, for his 1959 spoken word song, Deck of Cards.
When I count the number of spots on a deck of cards, I find 365, the number of days in a year. There are 52 cards, the number of weeks in a year.
Wow. I don't remember that song. It was a spoken word song? Odd. Let's go back and see what that is.
Wink was on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, number 7, for his 1959 spoken word song, Deck of Cards.
When I count the number of spots on a deck of cards, I find 365, the number of days in a year. There are 52 cards, the number of weeks in a year.
There you go. I wonder what came in second. Jesus Christ.
In those early years, Wink also showed us he could sing.
I just got the look from Bellio. Came and looked in the window, gave me that sour puss, right? Because anytime some guy, passes away, you can't say anything, remotely off-putting or honest, and she gave me that dirty look.
My baby satisfies me. She puts my mind at ease. When she tells me that I'm so easy to please.
All right, I'm going to make it up to you, Bellio. I think this song was written about you, Bellio.
My baby satisfies me. She puts my mind at ease. When she tells me that I'm so easy to please.
As a TV host in Tennessee back in
Nothing.
What's the catch?
Nothing. All right.
As a TV host in Tennessee back in 1956, Wink interviewed Elvis Presley on his dance party show.
Oh, that's kind of cool, interviewing Elvis Presley.
Anytime you're in town and want to come by, we certainly will welcome you.
Well, thank you very much, Wink, and I'll see you again.
Over the years in L.A., we saw Wink a lot. And as it turns out, this Wink always came with a smile.
Ah, that's a great saying.
This Wink always came with a smile.
I like Wink Martindale's attitude where Elvis Presley comes by his, tiny little who cares radio station, and Wink Martindale says this.
Anytime you're in town and want to come by, we certainly will welcome you.
Anytime that little career of yours comes through, this crappy part of Wisconsin, we'd love to have. We'll certainly welcome you.
Anytime you're in town and want to come by, we certainly will welcome you.
Well, thank you very much, Wink, and I'll see you again.
Over the years in L.A., we saw Wink a lot. And as it turns out, this Wink always came with a smile.
That's right. Wink and Martindale, man, was the best.
Martindale died in Rancho Mirage. He was surrounded by his family, including Sandy, his wife of 49 years.
Wow.
Flowers will be placed on his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame today at 5 o'clock.
Ah, that's sad. Sad story, right? All the great good guys that we grew up watching, all sort of disappearing. Well, I guess that happens, but I don't know. Stefan, did you know who Wink Martindale? Does that name ring a bell?
I do remember that, yeah.
You do? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's Dudley. Give you that. Crozier, I know you probably met him.
No, never met him.
Never met Wink Martindale, huh?
Never had the pleasure.
All right. Angel, did you meet him, or did you guys go out? And he was married. Did you guys, did you know Wink Martindale? You know who he was?
Well, I never dated him.
Okay.
I knew who he was.
Okay. Right.
And didn't he use that long, skinny microphone?
That was Gene Rayburn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it? Maybe Wink did.
No, I think it was Gene Rayburn, and I don't know. I don't know. I looked on his Wikipedia page. They didn't say anything about his the length of his microphone. I'll look again.
Oh, it didn't?
Yeah, I'll look again though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're live. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.